Hello guys, welcome to Java Learning Tips. Today we are going to talk about how web app works. So if you don't know me, I'm a developer and I help beginners to become developer. Okay, so we have the front end part and a backend part. So just divide the web application in these two main parts. So the front end part we can say it's this, and the backend part is this. Okay, so this is what you see on your browser. For example, if I search Java on Google, this is the front end part. Okay, so when we go on Google, we have our front end part. That is this is the front end part of Google, and what we can't see is the backend part. So let's say that this is the front end. This is the front end, and here we have the back end. So what's the difference? Here's the part that we can see, and here there are all the web resources that we can't see and are hosted on the web server. For example, we have the HTML page, the Java code, the CSS code. So it's all this, the communication with the database, it's all in the back end, and these are the web resource. Okay, so when we search something on the front end, for example in Google, I search for Java. Okay, I'm just communicate with the backend part through the HTTP protocol. So what is the HTTP protocol? So we are just let me write HTTP. In the case of Google, it's HTTPS because it's encrypted. A protocol is just a set of rules to have a good communication between client and server in the web. Okay, so when we search, for example, for Java, we are sending a GET request. GET, it's a method of HTTP. We will see this later, but for now just know that we are sending a GET request. So we are just asking to Google if we can send me the Java page. So let's see here. When I search for Java, I'm sending a GET request, and Google will search in his web resource, and if he can find the Java web page, he will send back the answer with the Java web page. So I'm asking to Google for Java. Google search here in the web resource, in the backend part, the Java page, and answer me with the Java page of results, as you can see here. So we can do a brief recap. We can say that we have the front end. That is the part that we can see. In the front end, we can perform some action. For example, asking Google for a web page. In this case, for Java web page. So when we search for Java web page, we send a GET request for the Java web page to the backend. The backend search this Java web page in the web resource and answer us with the Java page. Okay, so this is the answer of Google, and now we can see the Java web page with all the resources that are here. Okay, so all the results. So but let's see more in depth what is the HTTPS protocol. So let's see now more in depth how the HTTP protocol works. Okay, so we say that we have the front end and the backend part. Okay, so that communicate each other with the HTTP protocol. So this, I hope this is clear. This is the front end, and this it's the backend. Okay, and this is the HTTP protocol. So with the HTTP protocol, that, as I said before, it's a set of rules to communicate between client and server. We have main 5 methods, but in this video we will see just 2 of these methods. So we have the GET, and we have the post. So what is the get method? I've explained before, the get method is just to ask something, for example a resource, to the web app, and the web app will search for this resource in the web resource and will answer us with the resource that we have asked for. But the post method is to send some data to the backend. For example, when we log in a page, let's say that this is the login form. So we have here our username and our password. So we just insert here username and password, and we send, so we submit and we send the data to the backend. So the backend will receive our data with the post method. Okay, the post method is used to send data to the backend. So, and once the backend will receive the data, in this case if is a login, so it will search in a database. So here we have a database where we have inside all the username and the password, and it will search if this username and this password exist in the database. In Java we can do this with the JDBC. Let's say that we are using Java in our backend, so Java will use JDBC to communicate with the MySQL database to retrieve us if this username and password combination exists. If not, he will retrieve us an error. So guys, the video ends here. If you like my video, please subscribe to the channel, and we will see in the next video.